I'm back with the flip through some more coloring books. This one's Sally Berry Precious Animals. Nice cute llama, alpaca on the front, and also here on the title page. And this book belongs to Page, and some pretty looking butterflies or something. And then read this before you start, tip page. And taste the colors and tools page. And it says this back page helps to avoid bleed-through, but I've heard that it doesn't necessarily prevent it. And over here you got a line with a touch color palette down below, so you can touch all your colors and whatnot, and put the names of the colors. And here's the bigger line, and then two black pages. And over here you got what appears to be a deer in the color palette, and a full-size deer. And then over here you got the koala, a small koala, and a big koala there. Here you got what appears to be a fox or a wolf. In the bigger picture. Then you got what appears to be a bear, small and large. You got some kind of lizard, small and large. And I think why they call them precious, because they all got jewels around them. And then you got here an ostrich or an emu or not pelican, but maybe a goose. Not sure exactly what it is, but anyway. Then here you got a creepy looking spider. I'm not a big fan of spiders, but oh well, whatever. And jellyfish. Frog. Some kind of bird. And you got the mighty elephant. And you got what appears to be a rhinoceros. We just had a baby rhinoceros born at a local zoo here in Michigan. And you got what appears to be a tiger. And I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it could be a beaver. That could be wrong. And you got a creepy looking snake, which I'm not a fan of, but oh well. Then you got a giraffe. And a cute bunny rabbit. Butterfly and a big ring. Probably flamingo or emu or something. Not sure exactly what. And here's the llama or alpaca. And what looks like it could be a parrot or a parakeet. And a squirrel. I did a free sample of this one already before I got the book. And a zebra. What appears to be a bighorn ram. And then get my fingers to it. And you got all the social media sites and asking for a review for the books. And then here's a couple of other Sally Berry books, which I have already. So now I officially got all of their books. And a couple blank pages in back for you to try out your mediums. And then some samples of the pictures on the back. And then this one's Native American Spirit by Color It. You got the thick hardcover and the top spiral binding. You got the blotter page and tips on how to enhance your coloring experience. The belongs to page with different Native American symbols. I had this book for a little while, but I hadn't colored it yet, so I figured I'd do a flip through. Got a pretty horse and a pretty girl, Native American girl, and a eagle. Then you got, well, I guess could be a mandala of different Native American stuff. You got a nice looking teepee with horses on them and whatnot. Then you got a beautiful Indian gal wearing mandala or do all along. You got a Native American girl with a couple wolves and a teepee. And here's another young Native American girl with, looks like she's sitting on a log with a couple birds flying up above. And here's a Native American man on his horse. Looks like he's ready for battle. And then a Native American girl looking like she's waiting for the birds to land in her hand, and a couple bunnies down here on the bottom. And then Native American mandala with a teepee in the middle and a wolf along the outside. And some other Native American symbols. Here's a Native American girl with kind of like a dream catcher around her. And then various symbols of Native American culture in a mandala form. Native American girl with a wolf and kind of like a dream catcher or something. And here's a pretty nice looking wolf all by himself with a fancy pattern in the background. And here's a Native American chief and with swords and spears and whatnot and feathers. And over here you got eagle and totem poles. And this one's a Native American girl with flowers and well, it says, if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you learn things you never knew. Pocahontas. So that could be Pocahontas. You got a Native American gentleman with a teepee and an eagle. You got Dreamcatcher with good dreams and all kinds of different feathers. Native American totem pole and a couple of their birdies. This should be a Native American buffalo and all kinds of Native American symbols. Native American woman in water and a couple birds nearby. And dream catchers possibly. A wolf and a nice mandala looking type thing. And you got one that's to be a Native American woman and Native American man with a couple wolves and feathers. And another wolf howling at the moon. A whole bunch of feathers. An eagle and some kind of lizard, and I think that eagle wants the lizard. You got a Native American blowing a kiss at a butterfly. And a wolf with long earrings of feathers. And you got a Native American guy and with an eagle in the backdrop. And half woman and half wolf person around. And here you got a couple spears and a dream catcher and a bunch of feathers all around. A Native American girl. If I had long hair, I'd like to have it in braids. You got a couple birdies up there top. And you got a Native American gentleman down here. It's like he's going to war or been to war. And you got what appears to be a female chief. And you got some more totem poles. And you got the teepee by itself and with a canoe on the side. a really intricate dream catcher. Appears to be a dream catcher with a Native American girl with a wolf helmet on, or a headdress on. And here you got a Native American guy on a horse. Looks like you're ready to go to battle. And put nice pretty waterfall. And you got a big bear and dream catcher with all kinds of feathers and whatnot. Native American Indian in his canoes shooting at something. And you got the female chief and holding an eagle. And some more teepees. And then you got a pretty design around the border, and then it says certain things catch your eyes, but pursue only those that capture the heart. Native American proverb. And you got Eagle Chief. Look at all the nice pretty feathers he got. And then Native American mandala with feathers all on and stuff. Lots of different animals, some kind of cat and a raccoon and maybe a bear and some wolves and another bear and maybe a deer and an eagle. All kinds of pretty animals. And then here you got a Native American girl with two young wolves down in front of her and one in her arms. And here's the back cover. And front cover, they're both hard. And then I got this from one of my Facebook friends. Recently, it's called Color of Nature book. And then you open it and you got the tips page and broader page. This book belongs to with some pretty roses and other flowers around. And you open it up, you got some kind of pretty bird and all kinds of floral stuff. And here you got a cute bunny rabbit and pretty flowers. You got what appears to be butterflies or maybe bees. And nice big rose and sunflower. And here you got some birds enjoying a bird bath. Maybe getting a drink of water. And here you got a big butterfly and some ladybirds and whatnot. And enjoying what appears to be a sunflower. Another bug there. And one there. Couple birds, each looking in a different direction in a floral wreath. And here you got a big butterfly and sunflowers and various flowers. And here you got an owl sitting on a branch and with all kinds of flowers and foliage around. And here you got a ladybug, a bee, and whatnot, all enjoying what appears to be sunflowers and whatnot. That looks like a cardinal, maybe a blue jay, enjoying all the foliage. And you got a squirrel with an acorn and like a mandala type wreath. A grumpy looking owl on a branch, and there's pretty design around that. And here you got all kinds of pretty flowers and leaves and stuff. That looks like it could be a blue jay sitting on a branch and pretty design around it. And with all kinds of flowers and whatnot. Another picture with lots of different flowers. And here you got a bald eagle. And sitting on the top of something with sun shining bright. And then you got butterflies and all kinds of flowers and little floral stuff. You got a big frog. And then there's like a firefly or whatever they call them. And all kinds of other water flowers. And you got some pretty roses. All kinds of pretty roses. And you got another couple birds and cute little ladybug. All kinds of flowers and leaves. And you got a big butterfly mandala looking type thing. Then you got a squirrel with an acorn. And acorns up here and whatnot. You got a cute bunny rabbit and all kinds of flowers.
So you weigh more than me. Okay.
You got another pretty bird in flight. Looks like he's getting ready to lay on this branch.
Oh, you talked to somebody.
And you got what appears to be a wolf or a fox and butterfly and whatnot and all kinds of flower design. And lots of pretty flowers there and a couple butterflies. Squirrel and bird and all kinds of flowers and whatnot. And there's like a candle and maybe a lantern and kind of like a mandala type wreath or something. And I'm guessing this is a deer and with feathers and whatnot all over his antlers. And then you got some more birds that look like cardinals or blue jays or combination. Lots of birdies there. And flowers and leaves. And then you got lots of, not more flowers and leaves and stuff in the mandala form. Lots of different butterflies of all different shapes and sizes. You got bees and sunflower and some other flowers around. And you got all kinds of pretty flowers here. And you got what appears to be a butterfly on a sunflower and there are a couple butterflies up there and some other pretty flowers. And you got 3 bunny rabbits surrounded by all kinds of different flowers. And bears and leaves and paw prints. You got another big bird here on a branch and there's like another firefly or something and all kinds of leaves and flowers and whatnot. It's like another deer and along with some big pretty flowers. Then you got a tree house. Doesn't look like it has any animals that one, but it's still pretty. And then you got some, well, I'm guessing a couple baby birds and a mama bird. Then you got a family of bears, or at least a mama and 3 cubs, or daddy and 3 cubs. And a pretty woodland scene. You got what looks like another tree house with lots of pretty flowers up in it and around it. And you got what appears to be a hummingbird flying to get some nectar from the flowers and a variety of flowers around. You got another pretty tree and flowers and leaves and everything. More butterflies and leaves and ladybugs and whatever else. A nice pretty lantern, which looks like it could be ready for the holiday season. All kinds of pretty flowers and leaves and everything. And you got a fairy here with a birdie up there and a couple bunnies down here. And who knows?